Hey Gemini, good to see you. This is a general reading for the collective, Gemini Sun and Rising, your second reading for the month, not date or time specific. I just trust that whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, then it's your message. This is following the morning musing that I offered this morning, so if you missed that, be sure to check it out. At the end of this reading, when the end screen comes up, there will be a little tiles with the thumbnails, and on the left-hand side is the thumbnail from this morning's morning musing. Say that 3 times fast, and you can just click on it. It will take you directly there. It was a beautiful reading, by the way. Lots of really beautiful energy came through. Not without its challenges, but real powerful, positive message about reconciliation. So we'll see what comes through here. I did want to say, for those of you who are returning, who did watch it and who heard my call, my begging for helping me get the views up so that the algorithm starts picking up the videos again, the readings again, because all of that has dropped. So my growth has stopped. I've lost subscribers because when a video doesn't get a lot of views, YouTube's algorithms don't show it. And not only does it not show it, it doesn't show any of the videos. So even this reading's videos will be down as a result. So I put out the clarion call and you guys came through like gangbusters. So I want to thank those of you who are here. You put that reading right up top, and your comments were so generous and kind. Your energy, Gemini, I get it. We're connected by more than just Mercury. I love you and I deeply, deeply appreciate it. So I'm going to challenge the rest of the signs to show up the way you did. And Taurus did too. So big love to Taurus and Gemini. All right. Pulling 2 cards for you, Gem. 1 for Divine Masculine, 1 for Divine Feminine. As always, remember you can flip it around. So don't get stuck on the labels. Find yourself in the reading, and then the other side is that of your divine counterpart. So let's see what cards come out. Masculine gets Wandering Path. Enjoy the journey, right? Lovely. Feminine gets Wondrous Universe. Walk in beauty. So perfect for you, Gemini. Actually, both of these are very Gemini-esque, right? The wandering path is almost that, you know how you can kind of get lost, Gemini, when you're going to do something and then you take a little detour. My sister's a Gemini. She does it all the time. And you just find fun and excitement wherever you end up, even if you don't end up where you thought you were gonna. So wandering path. Perfect for Divine Masculine, whether it's Gemini or not. And Wondrous Universe, of course, walking in beauty is the Gemini way. I love this card for the feminine, just sort of stepping out in all your regalia and your gorgeosity. I love it. Y'all really perked me up this morning with your response to the morning musing, so you could tell I kind of can't get the smile off my face. That's what you do to me, Gemini. I love you. And I'm feeling a love back. I'm going to pull 1 card just for the Geminis watching from Energy Oracle. Let's get a feel for any energy that might be in the ether for Gemini Sun and Rising. Just 1 card, please. Gemini Sun and Rising, something to guide them on their path this week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hostilities in reverse. That's a good sign. Hostilities in reverse. And it's interesting, card 26, 2 and 6 is 8. It's interesting because this morning I pulled some, what do you call it, numerology guidance, and the card you got was physical. It's physical exercise, I believe it was. Physical energy, physical exercise. And, sometimes, Gemini, that physical energy, that physical exercise helps you burn off any temper, right? If you start getting flustered, power walk. So let's look at the reversed energy for you, Gemini. This card reverse marks the end of hostilities. There's a shift in the energies around you and even about you. And the universe is supporting your own internal shift as well, whether the aggressive action has ended due to external factors or your own intervention. This card bodes well for more peace and harmony. Be aware, however, that there may still be some action you have to take, and it may seem on the surface that things are slow in getting better. This card encourages you, letting you know that the inner vibrations are changing and the situation will be resolved. Love it. Hostilities coming to an end. And what was the morning reading all about? Reconciliation. And I mentioned that Five of Swords came through, felt like there might be some manipulation or game plan or tension or sabotage or self-sabotage or, just being at cross purposes with someone. Boom, done. Check out that reading if you haven't. You will love the message there. Okay, let's see what this reading wants to deliver in terms of energies for Gemini, Sun, and Rising and their divine counterparts. All right, here we go. Divine Masculine. Oh, wow. And Divine Feminine. Look at my smile. We've got the Magician and the Star. I'm just going to let you take that in, Gemini. As you know, the Magician is Gemini and Virgo. Right? That's why we share that. It's guided by Mercury. And the Star is the beautiful energy of Aquarius. So we're almost in Aquarius season, but we're also just stepping into the age of Aquarius. So I love the hopefulness. I love the humanity of it all. I love the world healing messages that Aquarius brings to us. So there may be some healing taking place, right? Hostilities coming to an end and healing taking place. Masculine is manifesting, having all the tools. And now that the Magician can be the trickster, so we are going to have to pull some clarifiers to be sure I get the interpretation right. So, perfect. 10 of Wands in the past, Queen of Wands in the present, Knight of Cups in the future. Lovely, moving toward love. Heart on one sleeve, wide open, nothing to hide. Feeling the romance, the emotional connectedness. I am loving this reading as well. Justice in the past, Two of Pentacles right now for the feminine. And in the future, more healing. Four of Swords. Okay. So, just a quick run through. We've got the 10 of Wands in the past position. Masculine's experience of this connection in the past had to do with something just being too much, had to lay down the burden. 10 of Wands is completion, but it can also be about unburdening oneself, letting something finally release and come off one's shoulders. Right now, their present experience in the connection is either around involving or them kind of feeling the energy of the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, lots of chemistry, lots of chemistry. What was this morning's reading like? For those of you who watched, it was all fire. It was a strength card. It was the King of Wands. It was the Ace of Wands and the Six of Wands. That was your spread. Hello. So here we get the Queen of Wands. That to me is like making an association with the energy of the chemistry, the passion, the lure, the pull of the Queen of Wands. In most decks, she's got a little black cat at her feet. We don't see that in this deck, but you can just look at her and tell she means business. This is take no prisoners kind of energy. So we'll have to see the clarifiers for her. And then in the future, moving forward in the connection toward romance and love and emotional engagement and sensitivity. Really beautiful. For the feminine in the past, Justice. Hello. This is Libra. So the Libra energy of justice, a sister air sign, feeling as if something needed to be brought into balance. Things needed to be made right. And that is, it feels as if these two are very connected. This might be the point at which things were out of balance and there could have been that Five of Swords, the energy, things very kind of at a fever pitch and not going very well. Hostilities, surfacing. That's all being cleared right now. The energy is lifting. Feminine's present experience, the connection. Two of Pentacles, kind of really waiting to sort things out. Juggling, weighing their realities on the ground versus juggling priorities, and how is this all going to kind of come together. And then in the future, the Four of Swords. Now this is another healing card, but it's also about reflection, going inward, getting very zen and meditative, and really kind of reevaluating everything that happened. We are in the shadow phase of the run-up to Mercury retrograde. Retrograde begins on the 30th. Buckle up. So everything that's going on right now, Gemini, anything that's kind of getting triggered in your communication, write it down, keep notes, because you're going to be revisiting it after the retrograde, okay? So that the shadow phase gives you the hint about trouble to come, where things might go off the rails. We move through retrograde, being pulled back over those energies, and then in the post-shadow phase, we resolve it. That's what this is about. Well, that took me a while. I'm like literally halfway through this reading, and I haven't even pulled a clarifier card. Y'all got me so chatty. All right. Magician. Show me why the Magician is here. Spirit's having fun with me today. Okay. So we got that. Tell me more. This was your anchor card this morning, right? So manifesting the strength, the courage, and the confidence. Look at my smile. The strength, the courage, and the confidence to know you can overcome the obstacles. This masculine really wants to get over the obstacles, right? Hostilities in reverse, letting it go. It's been a little bit of a wandering path. Wants to get back into the joy of the journey. This is the two of you working through it together. There is an eternal aspect to this connection. So she tames the beast protects her in return. You kind of can't do it one without the other, is the beauty of the strength card. So yes, I got a double hit on manifesting because I questioned. Spirit's like, I said manifesting. All the tools they need. They don't need anything else. Look what's on the bottom, 10 of Pentacles, right? Gather up that courage, masculine, because you've got something more spectacular on your mind, or at least bubbling up underneath in your subconscious awareness. Is this 10 of Pentacles is all about life partnership, building a life with someone, or about all you've worked so hard to accomplish. So it's not just about your goals in life, but your goals in love. And it all comes together in this beautiful card. So I love that that's underneath for the masculine, and knowing on some level that they have all the tools to manifest this, but that they need just a little bit of extra energy from the divine feminine to kind of get them over the top. Be brave, masculine, be brave. 10 of Wands in the past. Letting go of burden here with the Lovers. This is your card, Gemini. So I almost feel sometimes the Lovers card is a card of union. It is a card of reunion for some. But it's about choices. You have to choose each other, if that makes sense. And in the absence of choosing the other, what you're really doing, like not choosing, is a choice. And it almost feels as if this whole idea or notion of union or reunion was just too heavy a burden to carry for this masculine by themselves. So I'm feeling an energy of they offloaded it, didn't know their next best step. 8 of Swords. Exactly. Feeling stuck, not really making a choice here. And just trying to unburden themselves and let it all go. That makes sense. And the Queen of Wands right now. So, our one true love. Ace of Cups. Divine gift of love. This masculine's present experience is all about the love of their Queen of Wands. The person who lights them up. Who gives them this sort of, raison d'etre, the reason for being, is this Queen of Wands. I threw a little French at you. I did that. And I'm loving this energy because this is what I felt this morning. There is a struggle. We do need to kind of gather up our confidence to overcome whatever hostilities or challenges or turbulence, whatever's there. But this masculine is totally in love and feeling very passionate about a Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is the divine feminine. Doesn't matter what your sign is. You can be here, Gemini, as a divine feminine. Queen of Wands can just represent the energy of somebody who's got just captivates an audience with a flick of the hair. You know what I'm saying? The Queen of Wands is in it to win it. She knows her power. She knows her strength. She uses her sensuality, her feminine wiles. We all kind of love that moment when we're feeling our own Queen of Wands. Well, this is how this masculine sees the feminine. So there's a lot of fire between you, from the morning reading. Make no mistake. What was the whole morning reading about? Reconciliation. Booyah! Oh my gosh. You guys are on fire today. You are giving me everything. Yes, they're ready to focus on it. Look at this. Underneath we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is good because it's almost as if to say, it feels a little bit like the Magician and the Strength card kind of meet up in this Eight of Pentacles. I'm going to all my sustained effort, attention, energy, and focus on this one thing that I'm trying to manifest. Head down, doing the work. They want to manifest a reconciliation. They can do it. They've just got to focus. Knight of Cups in the future. They're going to move toward this feminine. Look, he's even looking in that direction with love, compassion, sensitivity. Cup runneth over with love and romance. And they're going to lose some sleep over it. Probably a little bit of worry. The Nine of Swords here might be a little anxiety. Let me just say, anxiety can be adaptive. Right? It can be what kind of gets us out of our comfort zone and has us gathering up that confidence. Like even when we feel real shaky about it, like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Sometimes that's just enough to propel us forward. And I almost feel like it's not going to come easy for this masculine to make this move. But I think they're going to do it. I think they're going to do it. Because there's so much riding on it. Got it? Happily ever after, all that emotional contentment, the completion here. There's the rainbow. Was it you that I was telling? I got this little fortune cookie and I swear to God, I'm reading a fortune cookie to you. If you want the rainbow, you have to tolerate the rain. Write it down. You heard it here. Yes, so despite a little anxiety and worry about it, this masculine really knows that this is the love of their life, someone they really would like to commit to, working on manifesting the courage, the strength, the confidence to make that move, because they missed that opportunity in the past. They stayed stuck. I don't think that they want to reconcile. I don't think they'll stay stuck this time. Feminine, star. Just gorgeous. Good. Here's your self-love and healing. Queen of Pentacles. Taking care of yourself. The Queen of Pentacles can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So if you have any earth in your chart, dear feminine, that could be a little nod to it. But really it is a feminine archetype of life partner. So it's almost as if that part of you is being healed, but you're also taking care of you. This is that moment when you realize I've given too much of myself over and I've lost me in the process. And this Queen of Pentacles is about getting that back. Getting back on your game in your life, in your work, in your family, and whether it's the kids or it's your own nutrition or your exercise was the kicker this morning, was your numerology card. And just getting back in touch with who you are in 3D and making sure as the queen that you put all your pentacles first. I love that card for you on top of the star. It really suggests that it's going to be a big shift, Gemini. Don't make any mistake about it, but I feel that the universe will be supporting your efforts. Little Page of Wands. Maybe healing from something that feels as if it was a little playerish. Page of Wands sometimes. Did the Page of Wands come out in your morning spread? I know it came out in someone's. So let me take the time to kind of... Yes, the Page of Wands came out and then was clarified by the Six of Wands. So almost calling in the reconciliation in a lighthearted way. But I feel on some level, here's part of the problem. Here's the disconnect. I get the impression that the feminine feels that this Page of Wands energy isn't serious enough. Is kind of too flirtatious, too, off the cuff. It's not the Page of Cups, right? The Page of Wands is a whole different breed of animal than the Page of... Oh, I'm sorry, this is the Knight. I thought it was the Page. So... yeah, but even let's say the Page of Cups, right? The Page of Cups, if that was it, is coming from love. So the little cup that they put forward is coming from their heart. This is not coming from the heart. This is coming from other regions. Think about that. Right? Kind of all about getting their own needs met, not taking things seriously, or at least not serious enough. The Ten of Pentacles for this masculine is underneath, so that's what's bubbling up under the surface. But I think the feminine is just seeing a Page of Wands. That's my guess. I could be wrong. Justice in the past. Wow. So now we have a King of Pentacles. King and Queen show up in this side of the reading. So this would suggest that the feminine is looking for a life partner. I'm seeing the King and Queen of Pentacles on this side. This might be, for some of you, there may be a divine masculine that is either still married or who is in the process of divorcing or is separated somehow. If you are a long-term couple that has gone through some formalized process of ending, I say that because I'm looking at a Ten of Wands. So something ended here, and it was something very burdensome, and that's why I mentioned that. But in the absence of that, Gemini, then all this is about is just looking for some kind of restoration of fairness and balance and harmony with someone who's ready to commit. Masculine archetype of life partner in the King of Pentacles, also more Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We got the double hit of Gemini and Virgo over here. Yep. There was resistance. Seven of Wands is that resistant energy toward coming together in a way that's fair to both parties. So I feel as if there's either a marital situation where there may be some resistance around following through, initiating, completing, whatever. And in the absence of that, just this justice energy for this feminine, really needing a masculine who is prepared to settle down. And things were not working out that way. There was just total resistance. And that was what threw things out of balance. So right now, we've got the Two of Pentacles for the feminine. Present experience is like, well, things are kind of up in the air, but I'm ready in a moment's notice to get it all sorted out. And have my new beginning. Close out the old cycle and start the new cycle. Beautiful. Aquarius and Capricorn. As above, so below. This card here is ruled by Saturn, which is, it's energy, but it's structured. Saturn rules Capricorn, so that's, our focus, our ambitions, our goals, our career. It is also very much masculine archetype energy is Saturn. So I love that that's kind of coming in here because it's got a forward motion, forward thrust in the World card because of Saturn's influence. On top of the Two of Pentacles means I'm ready in a moment's notice. I'm ready in a moment's notice. As soon as everything gets sorted, as soon as this masculine comes toward this feminine for reconciliation, boom, it's done. We're going to reset a whole, ready. I'm ready. So even though it's a bit of juggling and it is kind of stuck, it's not really stuck energy. Just, you know how when you are jogging, and then you get to a crossroad and you got to kind of jog in place, that's the Two of Pentacles. You're still ready to go in a moment's notice. You just have to wait for something to clear first. That's the energy. And on top of it is the world and what's underneath. Boom. Can't even make it up. Divine Masculine, the Emperor, and underneath that is the Justice. Getting the Justice card again. So that Justice card is very powerful for some of you. It is absolutely a formalized process, some legal process that will restore balance between the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine and start up a brand new cycle. I love this. In the future, Four of Swords. That reflection, that shadow energy leading up to Mercury retrograde, shadow phase, reflecting, realigning. Yeah, look at me talking about shadow, and there's the Death card. Totally shadow transformation work, right? You got to kind of do that deep inner work and see how you've been transformed by all of this experience, dear feminine. Going to be a powerful shift for you. Very powerful shift. Stay in that energy of really wanting to examine it as if you're an outside observer, even though I'm asking you to go within here. That's what this card is directing, to go within, to get very quiet and to really reevaluate, reassess, and then realign to your path in this new transformed energy. Gorgeous, Gemini. I don't want to touch it. If this is speaking to you, the link to the extended is right below this video in the drop-down description box. I'm going to be there in just a second, and what I'm going to do is now with all this energy, I'm going to reset what you need to focus on, the block or the challenge or the dynamic around it, and what you can do about it or expect to come of it. We'll also look at your messages to each other at 5D. What do you want each other to know? What would you like to say that you haven't said? One card for you, Gemini, from your higher self, spirit, or the universe. We'll see what your spiritual team has to offer in ways, in terms of clarity, confirmation, maybe even a heads up. And then what can you expect to go forward in this connection? Can't wait. I look forward to seeing you there. Once again, thank you so much for all your support for the Morning Musings. I hope you enjoy this reading. I'll see you on the extended in a second or in a future reading. Take care, Gemini. Bye.